And hello from Thailand. My name is Teacher Kim, or in Thai you can say Kru Kim. Kru is Thai for teacher, and I've been a teacher in Thailand for almost 3 years, and before that a teacher in the US for 3 years. And today I want to talk about something that is very useful with your students, and that is attention getters. Attention getters are helpful in any classroom with almost any age group, but especially in a second language classroom. They are a very useful way to communicate students, to draw their attention and their focus back to you, the teacher, in order to teach the next part of the lesson. And there are many different attention getters that you can use. I recommend using more than one just to keep things fresh with your students, and use ones that are engaging and relevant to the age group that you're teaching. If you find that one is not working for you, try another one. I also recommend using attention getters that require the students to do something, that requires them to say something or do a movement, because that is another way to engage them and draw their attention back to you. So the most effective attention getter that works best for me with young students, but I think it would also work with older students, is claps. So what I do is I will say clap one, and then all the students will clap, and I will also do it, clap one. And I have them do a movement, clap two. And then I will look at the students, give them a look, clap three. So I use that, and it's pretty effective because they have to clap their hands, and it's kind of like a little game for them. And even if only a few students hear you clap one, clap two, pretty soon the whole class is starting to clap, and that pulls in the rest of the students. And so you can have a very noisy, loud class and ask them to clap, and that quickly draws them back in. Sometimes I have to do more than once, the clap one, clap two, clap three, or I'll mix it up, clap one, clap three, clap two. And then sometimes I'll do the wrong movement and I'll throw them off. Clap one, oh no, here, clap two. And so it is a fun game. The students always laugh when they mess up. And so that is a fun and an effective attention getter. A good way to start the class is this next attention getter. I call it hello, hi. And so the first day when I come to teach the students, I'll say, when I say hello, you say hi. Hello. They all say hi. Hello. Hi. And then I'll say, oh, hi. And usually they understand that they're supposed to say hello, hi. And then I'll use my right hand for when I say hello, they say hi. I'll use my left hand when I say hi, they say hello. And then sometimes I will say it faster, or I'll say it more than once. Hello, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello. And also me cupping my hand to my ear. I learned this from online teaching. It elicits their response. I say, sometimes I'll touch my chin for I say, you say. They repeat after me. Hello, hello. So that is a way that I will greet the class a lot of times. I'll be setting up, I'll write what I need to write on the board, I'll put up my supplies, and I'm getting ready. The students are still kind of talking amongst themselves, and then I'll turn around and look at the class. Hello! I'll say hi. And then sometimes at the very end of class, after they've been all doing their work and activities, I will do it again. Hello! Hi! Hi! And then I'll say goodbye. And then they will all say goodbye as well. Another way that you can use an attention getter is where you say something and they say something back, kind of like the hello, hi. Another one I use is waterfall, waterfall. And the students all go shh. Or flat tire, shh. Another example of me saying an attention getter and having my students say one is I will say, clear, clear. And all the students, I've taught them already, they say, clear my desk. Clear, clear, clear my desk. And when I first teach it to them, I make it into a game. Oh, the group of students who they pull all their stuff in their desk first gets a point. I will even have them, okay, everyone take out a pencil, put it on your desk. And now, okay, don't put away your pencil yet. Clear, clear. Clear my desk. And then that way it makes it like a game. And so afterwards, when I want them to clear their desk, clear, clear. Oh, they want to be the first group to do it. And it makes it fun, and it's not like me nagging, put away your stuff, put it in your desk. So it's fun and effective. Another similar one, I will say, zip, zip. And the students say, zip my lips. And I teach them to do it with this movement, so they also get the visual and kinesthetic to go along with it. Zip, zip, zip my lips. And then sometimes and I'll look at them. If you can hear my voice, touch your shoulders. If you can hear my voice, touch your cheeks. If you can hear my voice, touch your nose. This is another one I use if they're all talking around or they're working on an activity, and maybe if I've already called them, okay everyone, let's listen, and they're still talking, then I will do this. And it's also if I don't want to shout out across the room and the students, they want to follow along and kind of play a game of touching their ears, their nose, or whatever I'm saying. And also it's a good signal to other students when all of a sudden they see their peers touching their ears, touch their nose, and they will join in. So it's kind of a quiet, calm way to call students back. Of course, there is the countdown, 10, 9, 8, all the way to 0. Or I'll say, okay, let's listen by the time I get to 0. Or sometimes I'll just count down and they know it's a signal to come back. And sometimes it isn't always effective because they aren't really going to do anything. They're just hearing me count. Oh, we're going to just keep talking instead of making them clap or say something. But I like to use this if they are having a partner share or they're having a conversation, instead of just chopping them off and saying, stop, listen. That's kind of hard for them. And so I like to do this when they're having a conversation activity. And so I'll do the countdown. It's kind of just like a signal, like, okay, finish your sentence, get ready to follow along. And a lot of times I will follow up at the end of the countdown. Once I've made it to 0, then I'll do another attention getter. I'll do the claps, or zip, zip, zip my lips, or waterfall, waterfall, shh. So I think the countdown is effective when it is paired with another attention getter. So these are the attention getters that I mainly use, but you can use just about any word or phrase if you teach the students. Peanut butter, jelly, popcorn, apple sauce. You can use just about any combination of words that is meaningful to your students and to you. You could even have your students come up with phrases, and then if they're involved with it, they're more likely to play and follow along. One last thing I want to talk about that is relevant to attention getters is wait time. So after you've done the attention getter and you're expecting the students to listen to you, sometimes they will still be chatting or whispering a little bit, and you don't want to start teaching until they are listening to you and not talking. And so when I teach the attention getters, I will have them practice until they are perfect. Zip, zip, zip my lips. Look around, show that I'm engaged and that no one's going to get away with anything. And if they are still chatting, no, you're still talking, let's practice again. Okay, again, zip, zip, zip my lips. And then I will also reinforce by rewarding the students who are following along. Oh, this group, they get a point. Check, check. oh, this group minus, erase a point. These are all forms of communicating with the students. It's not necessarily like, oh, you're good or you're bad. It's just showing them this is the expectation for the class for you to follow. Wait time is a balance. You don't want to just jump into teaching when there are students who are still talking, but you also don't want to wait so long that you're starting to lose students' attention. And so it's kind of all balancing it out. So you want to make sure that everyone is listening and following along. And okay, look around, give them the teacher look, show that you're engaged. You don't have to just yell at them, although I admit that I have before. Just looking at them and waiting can be as powerful as yelling. If you're struggling to get the students to calm down and to be quiet and listen, you can also give praise. Ooh, I like the way that Johnny is sitting. Oh, yes. Can you sit with your hands like this? And that will encourage students to follow role models in the class. And this works especially well with younger students, not always with older students. As I'm getting a class to quiet down, I will just use movements to communicate with the students as well. I will show them how I want their hands. I will lift up my shoulders if they're slouching over. I will tap their desk, or I will just look at them. That will send the message that I'm expecting for them to sit up and listen. So these are all ways and attention getters that you can use to help your class focus and follow along. Have fun with them. If you need more ideas, just Google it. There's so many ways that you can use attention getters. I just shared some of my favorites, and I'm always adding on too. Sometimes I will observe another teacher and see them using something that, oh, I want to try that in my class. So have fun and happy teaching. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any other ideas about this topic that you would like to share, please comment below. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Swatika. Touch the sky. And touch your toes. And touch your toes. And touch your toes. And touch the sky.